G'day all. So I thought I'd try something a little bit different here. So I just decided to do a little bit of reaction here with my nephew Angelo. So this is my nephew Angelo. Say g'day to everyone.
G'day to everyone.
If you don't know, obviously you do know. So because my channel, you know, I'm into more the older movie cars, the more obscure ones. And because I've seen them all, it's kind of hard for me to do a bit of reaction because I want to try a bit of reaction now for the channel. Just a one-off thing or maybe two-off thing, it all depends. So, I know, Angelo, you're into a bit of movies, aren't you? You like a bit of your own action.
I do like my movie. Well, me, man. You threw me off completely under the bus now.
No, just say what you're saying.
Like, I do like movies, it's just I think more of the 2000s and later. Can't say that I've watched many of the 90s or 70s or 80s. So it's like it's gonna be something new for me.
It's gonna be something new for you. So you don't know nothing about this movie. It's called The Wraith. It's from 1986. I'm not going to tell you who's in it because I think you know who the star is because you might have watched a TV show. Like I know your dad watched a TV show was famous in. So you probably recognise him as soon as you see him. So you know nothing about the movie. It's correct?
No.
Okay. I'll just give you a slight basic in terms of it's a car chase movie.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, like everyone knows, It's a car chase channel.
Okay, yeah.
So without further ado, we're going to get into it. I'll see if I'll put this on Patreon or not. This is the first thing for the channel. It's going to be edited, of course, for copyright reasons. And we're just going to go along with it and just see what we got. So, Angelo, are you ready to watch The Wraith?
I am ready indeed, yeah.
Alright, let's have a go. Ready, and we're off. Around about this time of the 80s, me and your father were watching a lot of different movies. We'd renting VHS, and this one in particular was always one we'd rent every so often. So
you and my father would watch this movie?
Yeah, we'd watch it. He'd like it too. Like it was a pretty good film.
Okay. The Wraith. Why was the underneath?
What's the what?
Why was the underneath?
The V.
The Wraith.
Oh,
It says the Wraith.
The Wraith,
like,
yeah, the Wraith.
And the is underneath the Wraith.
I didn't notice. I never noticed.
Go back.
I'm not. We can't go back. I'll see it in editing. I'll see it. Just watch the movie. You here to critique the bloody.
I'm critiquing it. Like, what's this shit?
What? Sorry?
You said that you didn't know what the Wraith was.
The word. I didn't know what the word Wraith means.
Okay.
Now, in the film, it's going to explain what the word Wraith means.
It's Phantom.
Okay, so what? Well, there you go. You got it in the one.
Watched too much Lord of the Rings, man.
What?
I watched too much Lord of the Rings.
The Wraith thing.
Ring Wraiths.
Ring Wraiths. There you go. Shit. Why do you speak up sooner? You got me sound like a total idiot. But I want you to pay close attention to the soundtrack. This is 80s rock soundtrack at its best.
I do like that kind of music. I found a liking to it recently.
Yeah.
To be honest, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought with your dad you would have got more into it because he was always listening to it.
I do, yeah. I do. I always listened to it, but it was like on and off. Like, oh, I'll listen to it and then it's an off stage and off season. Then I'll listen to it again. Now it's like I'll have like a mashup and I'll listen to it.
Yeah. Okay. So around about this time, this is mid 80s, like 1986. A lot of movies. I mainly refer to Transformers the movies, but a lot of movies were chucking a lot of rock, metal sound scores in it, and I think that's kind of what made the cult films as well. It was very affiliated with the music.
Yeah, rock music. Yeah.
Nick Cassavetes.
Sounds Greek.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, his father's this famous director called John Cassavetes. He's a pretty good... Dick became a good director as well. But yeah, Cassavetes, like, he's Greek.
What did you say? Did you say... Let's just say it's pink.
Pick.
Pick. So that was all just to go for a race?
Yeah.
Stopped him like that to go for a race?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, a bit over the top, isn't it?
Well, you watch what happens in the movie, what's going on. I mean, if you notice, it was random. Like, he just stopped someone randomly. It wasn't organised.
Okay.
You wouldn't there are a lot of actors you're not going to recognise here. There's not that many big actors, but this one here, that's I keep forgetting his first name, but it's Ron Howard's little brother. Bit of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
See, this is what sucks. I just recently moved nearby to Birmingham. I could have gone to the funeral.
Yeah.
I could have gone to the funeral. I was working that day, temporary work, and it turns out the job didn't even fucking pay me. So, like, I should have just not even bothered.
Yeah, yeah.
I worked, yeah, that's another issue, but yeah. For me, this is what's missing from movies today.
Music.
Well, they don't want to put, it's not just the music, they don't want to put anything, they don't want to put rock into it, they're just afraid to use music. The one movie that I think they did a good job, was very impressed, was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy does
and
have
the thing
80s music.
Yeah. And it had that 80s feel because they did that.
Mm-hmm. Pointed out, so he lost the race.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
I would have won. You had to cheat to beat me. Force me off the road. That ain't racing, that's trying to murder someone. Escape, pal, while you still got your lips attached to your face.
That's threats I never heard in my life.
That's another what?
That's threats I never heard in my life.
What never?
Keep your lips in your face. Jeez.
You had to be there.
I imagine watching this younger, it's gonna feel a lot different.
Yeah, but then again, it all depends. Like, back then you can make up anything. You could say anything you wanted, pretty much was, you know, sounded cool enough.
Yeah.
If it sounded cool enough, it was, you know, it was
Yeah.
acceptable. Dirt bikes, they're not as popular on the street anymore, unless you actually, people buy them to go, like, on the track, you know, in the bush. You won't often see them just, you know, this is the time of the motorbike.
Like, at some point, dirt bikes, like, were popular in Greece. Like, people would prefer them over anything else.
Yeah.
It all changed now. It's now, now like here now in Greece, like scooters and shit like that. So it's like changed.
Here's Cheryl Flynn. You reckon? Oh, you see him without his glasses. You recognise this bloke?
Oh, the drunk guy,
What?
alcoholic.
Charlie
That's it,
Sheen.
isn't it? Charlie Sheen, yeah, alcoholic.
I've only watched a bit of it tonight, man.
Yeah.
I know your dad loves the shit out of the show,
Yeah.
but that's Cheryl Flynn, Chicky Babe. She got a little bit more famous after this film, but she was also at one stage dating Johnny Depp, if I was not mistaken. It's not established how old they're supposed to be. Like, I mean,
He looks like about 35. 40,
yeah, I know, that's the
doesn't
thing about it. Like, I don't know if, like, she's supposed to be, like, just out of high school or whatever like that, but it kind of has, it does have a bit of that teenage sort of feel to it you see in a lot of these movies.
he? Fair enough.
But it is most likely, like, just, yeah, the late teens out of high school, just...
Okay, so
Yeah.
both.
Well, no, I don't know, him, he's probably playing his age, again. But I imagine because they were young, she was something, I think she was like 19, 20 years old when she did this movie. Sorry?
This guy with a headband. He looks like Ralph Macchio.
Oh,
Kid over
no,
there.
it was a bit of a
Oh,
style.
there he is.
Listen, you ever need a burger in Brooks?
There's another movie that came out a year before this, shot in the same location. It's got similar vibe, but it's more of a comedy.
Okay.
It's called My Science Project. That was another one we liked. It had a lot of similar situations with this in terms of, like, just with cars and the feel of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What?
Packard gets crazy jealous if anybody even looks at Carrie cross-eyed.
Oh,
Sorry?
noticed him.
Yeah.
You noticed him. Oh, it's done, man. So that's what he is imagining.
Well, he's basically it's a flashback, I think.
Flashback. Ah, for the other guy's brother.
Yeah.
Look at all these girls, gang. Laying around the rock.
These two crack me up.
Jesus, what? Shit's got some kick.
Motley Crue. Your dad used to love this band.
A lot of duck butter out at the lake today, Pat.
The band now it's playing.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
used to.
Queen
Yeah.
City, here I come.
Dress sense and
that guy
style
over there?
is so different now.
The what? The punk
Like
style.
no, the punk style like that now is like the like I can't really describe it. You won't see it.
It's not.
Working on the car.
It's around.
It's not here.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you where it is. Bloody
Athens.
Campbell. I don't know about Athens, but bloody Campbelltown, London.
Ah.
Like they still got punks there. That's probably like, if it was, but punk central. But yeah.
So let's just do things my way, huh?
Yeah, it was about this time. Like a lot of this came out of the UK. This whole punk, like punk rock early on, like in the 80s. Like by this stage, it had become established more in the US, but punk rock, the punk style had become more or less established in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, in the late 70s, at the early 80s.
Right.
You know why?
What's the...
He's drinking like brake fluid. He's drinking like like motor oil and brake fluid. I don't know about motor oil, but you know, hydraulic fluids, stuff like that. You know, like power steering and what. I don't know what the fuck, but he is drinking that shit.
It's okay.
The situation here, though, is actually, despite the fact that it's actually winter, they're cold. So originally they were supposed to swim, but it was so cold there they couldn't. So they said, "All right, what if you lie down in?" I got my weaknesses.
I'd destroy a cheeseburger right now.
Fucking hell. See, here's the thing. Me and your dad, we had the family takeaway.
Yeah.
And it's fair enough. But your grandparents, my mum and dad, who owned it, they used to make the biggest bloody Australian burger with a lot. When I was a kid, all I wanted was McDonald's, because we didn't have McDonald's where we were. We were in the country town. It was in the city. And every time I just wanted McDonald's. Now that I'm older, I miss your grandparents, my mum and dad's burgers. We make them, but those Australian burgers from the 80s, oh man, I just love it. We never had this in Australia. Well, I don't know if we had it in the city where we had roller skating type things like that.
I don't know how they do it, how they serve like that, honestly.
Oh, it's a talent, mate. It's all talent. I don't know if they still exist. I'd love to see them make a comeback, to be honest. I'd like, if they don't have them anymore. Well, no, just this kind of service where it's like it's a throwback to the 50s.
Yeah, okay.
Like the 50s used to do that. It used to be like a lot of places in the 50s where the cars would gather, and it'd be just so easy to bring. Like they existed in the 80s as well, as you can see. Like this sort of thing was popular, but I don't know if they still do it anymore. Like you don't see it in movies at least, and you don't see it like in pop culture. So I guess they might have stopped it.
I don't think they'll do it too much, to be honest. It's not like...
Hey, listen, Pac, I was just on my
It
way.
might not make sense, I don't know. The whole style of going out and eating something's changed completely. Like fast food restaurants like McDonald's don't do the same service like they used to do.
Well, even McDonald's, it's not fun anymore. It's too expensive. It's not even
now,
it's not cheap. See, the good thing about this stuff here, especially when you were a kid,
So what happened here?
now I'm sounding like an old man. Everything was cheaper back then. I mean, based on the money you had, the income.
Yeah.
The food was cheaper as well, so it was affordable, and the fuel was cheap. The fuel was cheaper, the food was cheaper. So if you had a second-hand car, if you had an old car, it didn't matter. Back then, a lot of people didn't care. Like, what's his name? We had, your grandfather got Elias, my older brother, he got him a older Ford XB, 6-cylinder. Now, it was a bomb. Trust me, that was shit.
Yeah.
But back then, just to have a car at any age,
else.
now that car's worth a lot of money now. That's what's so funny.
it?
Back then, it was worth like, he got it for like $400, 6-cylinder. It squeaked like nothing else.
Rex.
Ah, that's the Night Wraith.
Yeah,
Or Wraith.
that's the car. Oh, the Wraith, yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing about smaller towns as well. I imagine it's the same in Australia. It was probably the same as it was in the US, I imagine, because smaller towns, a lot of people got more involved with their cars.
Yeah.
So even in Australia, like where we were growing up, because it was a small, like 9,000 population, you know, cars were popular. Like there was not to confuse it with America, but yeah, we were a car culture in Australia as well. And it was at that stage a lot of people were getting a lot of the 70s, the older cars.
Yeah.
And like Australia, and like America, in Australia now, those cars now are just worth a shitload of money.
Stay on your side of the road, man.
Okay, let's get it on!
because this is where the story really kicks in. Like, it's all part of it, but this is where you got to pay attention. See, all this is practical. Just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
Like now, I'm into it because every time I watch, I do get into it. But nowadays, they do a lot of this with so much more safety and health and safety and other things. Like, of course, I mean, safety comes first. But back then, they just just jump in the cars.
Oh, jeez.
Do it.
Police chase as well, huh?
Yeah. So that red car there, it's a Dodge. I think it's a Dodge Daytona.
This one.
This one here. See, the funny thing, cars in the 80s, the US cars were not that good. Like, they were just coming out of a bad stint of like fuel regulations because of the oil crisis in the late 70s. A lot of them old V8s that you saw, or just what as I was saying quickly, a lot of those cars back then, in the late 70s, like because of fuel regulations, because of the oil crisis, they dropped a lot of their horsepower. So back in like the late 60s, cars had like some 300 plus, 400 plus horsepower. Round about this time, a lot of these cars were just at like 170, 140 horsepower.
Okay.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Okay, well the story was it, but yeah.
The Wraith, okay.
Right. The story will say it.
So what kind of car is the black car?
Well, the black car is not even a production car, it's a concept car.
Aha, okay.
That's what you won't see it. Here's the thing about it. A company made it as a pace car for racing. And it's a 4-cylinder car, which is actually quite unique for back there in the US, in that this is going back to what I was saying about with the whole oil crisis and all that sort of stuff. V8s lost a lot of their power, lost a lot of their appeal. Not so much the appeal, but because they lost a lot of their energy, they're not what they were.
Yeah.
So Dodge wanted to make a pace car out of a 4-cylinder. It was like a 2.2 liter V8 or it was just over 2 liter V8. Sorry, it was they just wanted to make a 2 liter, 2-point-something liter 4-cylinder, and they wanted to get it to be able to go over 200 miles per hour. That's about 300 and trying to do a math of 60 is 100. Anyway, like I'll probably write it down on the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head what 200 miles per hour is. But anyway, the idea was to try and get this car as light as possible, aerodynamic as possible. And this engine, they put everything, like it was the dual overhead cams, anything you can imagine, just to get it to go. And there are some videos online you can see how they were just putting even sticky tape over the grooves to get it to 200. This car could do 194.5 miles per hour. So it's just 6 miles off its target.
Okay.
Now, it never went into production because it cost too much money to make. So it was just like the paint job of this car, the black car, cost about $20,000 American back then.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Loomis. This kid smashed down a canyon through fire and busting glass.
Oh yeah, he did.
Well, yeah. You can definitely see. You can definitely tell.
He can walk it off.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what I just saw, asswipe. Now spill it. Who was driving that other car?
Nobody ever saw it before.
Yeah, it was like a beat-up conversion with audacious bags, you know, and a surf rack on top, and oh, it was awesome.
They're a bit stupid, aren't they?
Sorry?
They're a bit stupid, aren't they?
Well, no one seems to be too broken
They're
up
just-
about it.
No, like I feel like they just like IQ's a bit low. Like they
Oh yeah,
train
no,
in a
obviously,
movie, yeah.
obviously the IQ is a bit low in some degree, but it's more of a don't say anything type situation.
Yeah.
So don't confess what we were doing, don't say what you saw, just, you know.
What was that?
Yeah, it's been 40 years and I still don't know.
Like they showed it as an important scene. It's like what the fuck was that?
I know, it's no real look. We'll talk about it at the end of the film, but yeah, I know you're going to have a lot of questions. And I know because I still have questions, but the thing is, there's practically no answers.
Good. Sooner the
But
Because it just didn't make sense there.
it did make sense.
So this guy's driving a Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, man, it'll blow away anything this side of the Mississippi.
Good. Now all we have to do is fit it in the vet.
Fit this thing in a
But
go-kart.
the thing about the Corvette that he's got was one of the last of the muscle cars to really like the power was slightly hindered. They were still one of the more powerful muscle cars of that era. So even though the Corvette, the C3, was in the late 70s, that was one of the few like flagship muscle cars that still kind of maintained its power. So I mean, it dropped a lot compared to what the previous ones were. They had bigger engines, but still, like, they were going pretty strong.
This is Back to the Future or something?
Well,
not Back to the Future.
well, yeah, it came out 2 years before.
Star Wars.
Oh, trust me, everything
Loomis is out there looking
Star Wars don't influence so much, but yeah.
Buddy, I'd put that kidney buster down if I was you. This place is filled with ether and acetylene. Dig?
More backstory.
Ah.
Hey! I don't know what your problem is, guy, but... Hey!
I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. I don't care, like... Even the bloke's crazy, man. Fuck, I don't... He's got balls on him.
Getting pointing the gun, yeah.
Just to stand there like that. See, I don't know. I never... I'll explain... I can explain now, but this does bother me a little bit.
Skank you, pussy.
Obviously, he's trying to intimidate him and you know, like warn them, like I'm back, whatever it is. But the fact that he destroyed the engine, it just always bothered me that he destroyed the engine. It's like before they put it in, it's like, what was he worried about? It was going to give him a race, because I would have liked to have seen like them put that engine into the Corvette. I would have liked to see what would have happened next. But obviously, like, he's destroyed it, so yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he?
Sorry?
Why wouldn't he?
Well,
You've got no reason not to destroy it.
no, but he's got no reason to destroy it. That's what for me it bothers me. It's like,
Yeah, he does. Like,
why?
who knows if it's faster or not?
Again, like, we'll see what the situation is in the movie, but
Man, I smell a cop. You smell a cop?
Oh, I smell French fries, yeah. That don't make no sense, huh?
I don't know why people hate onions. Cooked onions, it tastes great. I love
I
them.
think it was pickles.
They weren't cooked.
I think it was pickles.
Pickles?
Pizza cough, yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I thought they were onions. All right.
What's he got with us?
What he's got is an ass full of trouble.
Yeah, it's about time we get into somebody's ass, huh? We'll beat him like a red-headed stepchild. I'm gonna knock his ass forward and win shit.
I mean, you tell me. You got the younger generation, but again, it's Greek. You got any kind of slang bullshit like that going on? I mean, I know Greece now. Everyone's fucking malaka this, malaka that.
Yeah, no, it's like Greece.
Oh.
Greece doesn't really have any slang to be honest. It's like, it's more or less like shorten out some words and stuff.
We used to
Like Greeklish, like speaking Greek and English, something like that. Like,
we used to say, like, when I first got here, it was like Klein Mine.
not Klein Mine.
Klein
yeah,
Mine
it's
is
like-
still going on.
Yeah, it's
Klein
still
Mine.
going on. Yeah.
It's still going on. I've always thought that shit cracked me up, man. It's like Klein Mine. Then we used to like to have a thing on the radio, like Klein Mine on
the
line.
line, yeah.
But it's like, you can't even translate it. But what it basically is short for is Democlas Archidius.
Is it?
Yeah.
Klein Mine. Oh yeah.
Klein
yeah,
Mine.
Yeah.
Glass Archidium.
Yeah.
Fart on my balls.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because to say it full and like Glass, you see, you didn't even know what they meant. I thought,
No,
it was
yeah.
like,
No,
I might even be wrong. I didn't explain earlier on, but I'll tell you now. This car here, there was only one original car that the factory made, right? So for the film, they made like a number of fake ones, empty shells, on a VW engine, on a VW chassis. So the real car itself, the one I was talking about before, was only used sparingly for close-ups, but never for the driving, even though it was that fast.
Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah. It could be a 78, but it was around about the 77 when like the Smokey and the Bandit model. So it was the 77 up to about 79. Then they changed, but it's all based on the same body. It was just different. What's the same? But this one here again, this car, even though it was a muscle car, this is a 6-liter.
Yeah.
A 6-liter XE Hiladas car. 6-liter was only produced like 180, I think, max at one point. Now it does have a supercharger on it, but it's not functioning in the film. I love this song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Well, it just shows like he's holding back.
Yeah.
Now see, the supercharger's not even going.
Yeah.
So it's bullshit. Like Mad Max has got a lot of responsibility for that.
For what?
Superchargers, like in movies, that could be turned on and off. Like it became a typical thing after Mad Max. Now in this instance here, he never turned it on. So maybe because it was
like in Mad Max. Oh,
there you go, another
bullshit thing. What the fuck is this?
Exactly. I love the effects, good too.
It's better than today's movies, to be honest.
What, this one here?
Fucking Marvel's going to shit with the VFX.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Well, here's the problem with the Marvel one is that they just keep pumping them out, and there are a lot of VFX companies that don't want to work for them because they don't give them the time they need to do the shot properly. So they say, "We want this now. We want this now." That's why I see a shitload of names in the credits, like how many, like 1,000 plus people working behind the scenes just so they can get these special effects done. Now that's the thing with these old movies. Yeah, it's cheap. I mean, we'll discuss now how much what you think about it.
You can't expect too much from.
Yeah, you can't expect it, but 70s. It's actually being done.
Yeah.
You're actually there. You say to yourself, "Look, I could probably."
Like in the 2000s, like movies had a lot better CGI than what they have now, with more technology.
Yeah, exactly. It's lost so much of its creativity because they got to a point, like they did it really with Jurassic Park, where they had a good mix of CGI and practical. Like Jurassic Park started that, and because they did it, that movie holds up better now than a lot of things that came out 5 years ago. Like the Jurassic Park from 1993, I think it was, holds up better than that, and that's the problem.
Animatronics, didn't they?
They use what? They use animatronics, but they also like blended the animatronics with some CGI. And that's the thing about it, when it comes to car chases though, you can't fake it. I mean, you can fake it, they do a lot of it now where they just do that, but...
Fast and Furious. Oh, fuck yeah.
What was it? The last one I saw was just after lockdown, what, they went in outer space, what the... I mean, see, even the first one when it came out was cheesy.
Yeah, it was good.
For what it was alright, it was cheesy as fuck. But, yeah.
Like this was cheesy too.
No, it is. But here's the thing. These movies embraced cheesy.
Yeah.
These movies said, alright, we're cheesy, but we're going for it. Yeah, I mean, even Fast and the Furious, the first one, it's funny because it made its money back. It was good. I think it was very popular. Don't get me wrong. It was like for when it came out, that stuff, the whole 4-cylinder Japanese stuff, that was very, very new to movies.
To movies, yeah.
Like it was.
I mean, it brought out many cars. Like car lovers love these cars now, like these Japanese Supra or like.
Yeah, the old ones because they are worth a lot of money.
God, you scared me. This thing's quiet.
But the thing about it is, it's a bit weird because it goes through cycles.
Yeah, I know.
At this point, still, I think that's what kind of happened with the American cars, where they lost so much of their power, where there weren't that many cars that people were enjoying, and it wasn't. These older cars were not as loved by younger people. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, because they were cheap, a lot of these younger people would get the older cars in America. And the newer cars had no real appeal for the youth market. So it was kind of like a bit of a void at this point in terms of like what there was. And Japan, though, Japan had always been kind of like stuck to the smaller 4-cylinder engines. Yeah. And they developed them well enough where they could produce some amazing horsepower. And when you get into these 4-cylinder cars, I was just blown away by how much speed they had, but how there was a power to weight ratio thing as well. But I mean, obviously the V8's got more torque and so forth. But I was always impressed, and I think that's what's kind of happened. Where at this stage, because the Americans weren't producing anything special, they kind of moved more towards the safety and the luxury and whatever. The Japanese cars moved in
Yeah.
and the whole turbo craze kicked off, all that stuff. And that's when you got into the whole thing when the Fast and Furious. It was the perfect time.
Yeah.
It was the perfect time for that movie to come out, even though, like, stuff like that was happening in Japan back in the 80s. At this time in Japan, they were doing a lot of those races. They were doing a lot of those things, like Initial D, I think, came out around about this time as well.
She's never gonna think, man. The bitch was with that dork, and she's as scared of Packard as anybody. You hear me?
I think that's is it a 67 Barracuda? Can't remember, 68, something like that. It was before the E-body. But yeah, this is why motorbike kind of became popular.
Okay.
Because like the Japanese motorbikes, the Hondas, the Suzukis and all that, they kind of filled in that gap for the young people. The idea is like I said, they had the old muscle cars, they were recollecting the old Mustangs, they were getting sold cheap and fixing them. But anyone who could afford something new, young person could afford something new, I think that's where motorbikes kicked in. So they kind of filled that gap. So the dirt bikes, and again, especially Greece in the 80s, motorbikes were unbelievably like... Any guy who had a bike back then was picking up. Especially in Greece. If you had a motorbike, you were picking up. If you were like a teenager or young guy, you know, you had a motorbike, you were it. And it was so easy just to ride up to a chick and say, hey, you know, want to come for a ride? And especially with Greece, because it was coming out of the 60s and 70s where a lot of people were having money issues. Yeah, like motorbikes were it. If you had a motorbike, and now it's not as popular anymore. I don't see, like, I go based on the idea of, like, the female appeal. Back then, like, chicks were like, oh, you know, they saw someone with a bike, he was hot stuff. Now it's like, oh, I couldn't care less.
Oh, wait, so he's the Wraith.
Ta-da. Well, I've been talking over, but you didn't know.
Yeah, it's like, I know. Like, at some point where the mask was a bit off, I didn't see the face properly.
You didn't see the face, yeah. Well.
And he saw that he's the Wraith. The other guy.
I think he's starting to put two and two together.
Skank, you look like shit. Why are you walking?
Had a little problem with the CUDA, Packard. No, we ain't seen nothing all night.
The motorbike with Carrie on it or nothing, Pack?
Holy shit, it's that kid!
Sorry. See, that makes no sense whatsoever.
No.
But
that actually is kind of bullshit, isn't it?
Eat hot lead! Crud sucker!
Is that his grave? Supposedly.
whose grave do you think it is?
Wraith's.
No, it's his. It just said
It's
his
his.
name. Packard Walsh.
You gotta be out of your mind barging in here like this.
I got this.
Every movie back then basically had to have some form of nudity.
Yeah.
It's just had to be like, But again,
This
here's
is
the
warrant
thing.
I got here, cockroach. Now move.
It goes back to the whole movies. Even though these are adult movies, these are like back then they'd already introduced the PG-13. This was more or less like aimed for younger, like teenagers and younger. This is probably an R back then. I'd have to check that. I mean, in Australia it was probably an M.
R.
Yeah, for America it's probably R rating. Hard to imagine they gave it the PG-13. But all those movies back
What's the
then.
rated R?
18 years. Restricted 18. Flashback again.
They killed him.
Yeah.
Is that him?
That's him. She doesn't figure it out yet, though.
Wait. What? So they both dying.
No. He died. She was beaten up and covered up, so she didn't see what happened.
Sheriff's office.
Feels like
It's
we're
Murphy.
boiling alive.
Sorry?
Feels like we're boiling alive.
Well, that's the thing about it. It's happening in the movie as well. They're all there shot on the fans.
Yeah.
and it's just reminding me. It's like, yeah, it's hot as. So I mean, oh.
Well, that's Greece for summer for you.
Oh
Greek
yeah.
summer, yeah.
It's supposed to be 40 degrees tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We'll do anything.
Shut up.
Hey, shut up.
Hey. I won't lie though, it's a good feeling.
What?
To have a motorbike and have a you know, girl you like on your back, just holding on. It's very cool. It's very intimate. And the thing is that, see, it's something. As much as I love cars, I do have a soft spot for motorbikes. You know that. It is that more. What I'd like to say, organic. Everything about a motorbike is just more organic. Where you know,
so?
well, it's just you with basically two wheels and an engine. You're sitting on two wheels and an engine. That's pretty much it. And when you've got your friend behind you, you know, it's all up to you. Everything's like, you've got to put everything, more faith than ever before. And especially when you've got a second person, they've got to, technically they should be going with you. So if you lean left or right, they have to lean with you.
Yeah.
So if you've ever been with someone who can't be a good part, if you're riding, I mean, I know you don't ride, your dad won't let you, but if you ever been with someone, what?
A wraith, man! A ghost! An evil spirit, and it ain't cool!
Ghost Rider.
It's what?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, no, that is. It's basic, like the Ghost Rider. That's it.
Basically,
It's
yeah.
like the whole. It's the revenge thing. It's
Yeah.
like death.
Vengeful spirit.
Well, there's the thing in the Bible. I love that passage. They mention it in Tombstone, so I probably might be misquoting it. Behold the pale horse, and he who rode on him was death, and hell followed with him. It's a Bible quote. I mean,
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's quoting the Bible. I don't
Fair
know,
enough.
like but that's the whole point. Like the pale horse. You know,
Yeah.
death rode a pale horse.
Didn't expect you to know any Bible verse, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh no, man!
I understand what you're saying. You probably can't phrase that.
I love that. The thing is,
Is that
that's,
real?
the thing,
Is that
that's
real?
real because
Yeah.
you see the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
The dust kicks up, so every time you see an explosion, it's so beautifully that the dust kicks up. That's what we were
Yeah.
talking earlier on about CGI. It can never
Yeah,
beat it.
you can never do. You
No.
need to do something real like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, okay, you can enhance some stuff like the fire, but like,
yeah.
I guess if you do the whole thing to CGI, it's going to look way too fake.
Well, the thing is, even if it looks real, there's something about the back of your mind, subconscious. You know when it's fake.
It's fake, yeah.
I mean, you can't time. It can't. That's a happy accident. The wheel itself, like the roll. No
That
way.
was a happy accident.
Yeah, it must be.
Really?
It's like that scene in RoboCop where you haven't seen it. Yeah, where the hubcap flies off.
I'm uncultured. I haven't seen
Uncultured?
RoboCop. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't match with this channel to watch RoboCop because it's not a car chase movie. There's a
Yeah.
good car chase in it. But one day we'll watch it separately.
Hey, Gutter Boy! We're in there when the face flew!
As far as it goes, it's an alright movie.
Yeah.
It's not like...
It's...
I know it seems impossible.
It's like... would I watch it again? I don't think so. I
Well,
think
let it
it's
finish
like,
first and get. I mean, obviously you've already got the impression, but let it finish and take it all in and see what happens. That's usually something you leave for the end once you see.
Yeah,
there we
true,
go. But
true,
I know where you're at.
It's
The
like...
other night with a shotgun.
I'm noticing now as well. It's like watching it with you.
I seen his eyes.
It feels so much slower now. The pace
Yeah.
feels so much slower. Where
Real bad feeling.
it's funny that because if I watch it by myself, I'm so used to it, I zone out.
Yeah.
But watching it with you, I'm aware that movies from that time were just slower.
It's not that
I
it's
don't
slow,
know.
it's just like...
Too scared to say nothing.
It paces itself.
Yeah, it paces
Packer
itself
hated Jamie.
when it's just...
Packer hates everybody. He
The
hates
look
me.
and feel is just feels like a generic, like, 80s film. I don't know if it's supposed to be played like that. Like,
Well, it is to some degree. It is because don't forget, the thing about movies now is a lot of them are based on budget. They've got a big budget.
Yeah.
Like they had. Back then, a lot of money was made from VHS,
Mm-hmm.
so it wasn't necessarily they weren't stressed about making the money from the cinema.
yeah.
So cinemas, you know, you need advertising, you need all that stuff, you need to put them out there to get your money back. It's a bit that. So a lower budget film like this, which it did, can make a lot of money back from VHS in cult.
There's that thing again.
There's that thing
no,
again.
no one knows what that is.
No one knows.
He never turned up, and now I'm.
So his brother is this vengeful spirit, Wraith.
Yeah.
That was two.
Okay.
Skanking gutter
So what?
boy.
He didn't recognize his brother when.
He didn't recognize his brother. Well, that's the thing about it. You don't really get a good look at the flashback. But yeah, like you can't. It is a different actor. It's not Charlie Sheen in the flashback.
Okay. It doesn't feel like a mystery. The whole thing, like.
What's my brother have to do with 4 dead guys? I mean, what's the
Well, it's
connection?
not trying to be a mystery so much. Like it's a mystery to. It's a
the
mystery to the
characters.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that part. To us, it's not so much a mystery because the big mystery right now is why.
Why what? Why did he get killed?
Why did he come back? Yeah,
Why-
exactly. But what about you? What kind of car did you ever want? Did you want a car?
I do want a car, indeed. I like for the first car, I wanted to get like a Ford Focus, something like that.
An ST. Yeah, they're
ST.
STs are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a few of them. I'm kind of interested myself.
Dream car, to be honest, is a GTR at the moment. It changes all the time.
Yeah, it
honestly.
changes.
It changes all the time. I'm more Japanese in
Yeah.
the style of cars. I'm not like American muscle. That's some lousy punches there.
He's wearing boots.
How is it that they bleed so quickly?
And the what?
No, they make it a lot more dramatic.
You let him take her!
But then again, it is true. People are just sometimes they're just useless. They're just standing around.
Oh
doing
yeah,
nothing,
that part. Yes, I'm talking about the dramatic part of like 2 punches in the face. He's bleeding, spitting out blood and all that. It's like a bit like.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's more realistic. Like I've seen.
Is it though?
Well, no. You see fights like Vin Diesel versus The Rock, where they're beating the crap
that's
out of
fake.
each other.
Yeah, that's
in
shit.
whichever Fast and Furious they made that, and nothing.
No, that's shit. Yeah, like I'll get a cut over the eye to let the blood run down here. Cinematic shot.
So it was you.
Yeah. So you're still like into the whole thing. You're like you want a car now. Still, no, it's fading because it's something that kind of.
Do I want a car?
Well, I mean, you want a car, but are you interested in like anything sporty? You mentioned the GTR. I mean, yeah, I'd love to own one, but that's one of those things where
You need money. You need money. No, to be honest, with all the all kind of cars need money.
Well, that's the whole point about this era. That's what I'm talking about.
It
Like,
was way cheaper to get a car, fix it up,
yeah,
and all
you
that.
could
Yeah.
get a decent car.
Yeah.
That's now worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like this, I was going to say Trans Am. This Corvette now is worth a lot of money. Back
Yeah.
then, so and so.
1,000.
Sorry?
1,000.
It all depends. I mean,
Yeah.
you go and buy American money. $1,000 American dollars back then is probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
It's just inflation, the way things are, and the thing about it is, they're simple cars.
Yeah.
They're not. Most of these were like carburetor, like aspirated, whatever it is. They weren't fuel injected, so even if they're sitting in a barn for years, they don't really rust. And the thing about it is, I think the Corvette is mostly a fiberglass body, or I don't want to say plastic, but yeah, it's mostly fiberglass. So it didn't have much metal to rust.
No, it's a pretty car. It's a very.
Yeah,
it's unique.
Yeah, it's unique. I mean, they won't
It's
make
unique,
them again,
yeah.
but the thing about with me is I still got tons of interest in cars. It's just like going back to when you realise you don't have money. See, when you're younger...
Nowadays, it's much harder to get a car.
Yeah, no, it's much
Everything's
harder. And
so
the thing,
much more
yeah.
expensive.
And sports cars are now very exclusive because even if they age, they don't really age.
Yeah.
They don't become cheap. You know, it's not that easy to get a sports car from 20 years ago that's still affordable
Yeah.
for a teenager, where at this time, like any teenager, not any teenager, but a lot of teenagers, if they put their effort to it, in the early 80s, could get like a 1969 Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
You know, Dukes of Hazzard was popular, and they could pick them up, work on them, do them. Now, cars like that, forget it, they're
Like,
beyond
forget
expensive.
it. Not only that, like, to get parts is a lot more expensive now.
Yeah, and
there's not many parts around. There's not this, there's not that, and go find it online, order it.
well, think about it this way. What about the Camaro Bumblebee from Transformers, the first one?
That's nice. That's good.
That's nice. That's
That's
2007. Do you think you could ever afford something like that? How much do you reckon they sell for?
Wait, which the 2007 Camaro?
Yeah.
I
and that's a nearly 20-year-old car.
That's like you can compare that car with a Mustang, couldn't you?
Well, you could compare that, but the thing is, it's still a modern car. I mean, modern
Exactly.
20 years ago.
That's why I'm saying
But
40, maybe 50,000, maybe a bit more.
I think it's probably less. That 2007 model, because they've gotten better since then.
I'm not saying no, but still, it's
yeah, the point is, it's an expensive
Yeah.
car. It's not cheap.
yeah.
Now we've got to the big finale.
Final race. So now they both crashed.
Yeah.
It's not like he did with the others.
No, he didn't. He went head on.
Yeah.
And you notice, like, from the bad guy's point of view, Packett's point of view, he saw... What's that? He went faster because he saw the body. He saw the guy standing.
There's that thing again. What?
It's that race.
So he's alive. Looks alive, at least.
Compared to the others, his eyes aren't
Yeah.
black. That always confused me. I think it might have been the actor himself, but I don't know, like... Doesn't show...
Wait, so is he dead?
In this
there's only one
situation,
body
it's shown to be.
He's so much different than the other ones. He looks like he's alive. He doesn't look like he's dead.
Compared to the other one. Yeah, I always found that interesting. I don't know why.
Gang to kill.
He shows him... His eyes aren't black like the others, and it just shows him, like... So, it's a bit weird. I don't know if they ran out of the makeup department that day, or the actor himself was like, oh, I don't want to wear it.
Yeah. Oh,
Could be a
the
million
car.
reasons.
Futuristic car.
Back then, it was...
Yeah,
something
back then it was something you would find, like, say, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's way too cheesy.
You gotta own it, man.
Yeah.
I can't do that again.
Jamie.
It's as close as I could come to who I once was.
It's close enough.
So, what he said now is basically like, oh, it's as close as I remember myself. Or...
How I look.
Yeah.
That's why no one recognized him, yeah. It's like as close as I could look.
Yeah.
It's a short trip. Pack light. Come on, Packard! Relax. You scared me, man!
You give him the car.
She's yours now. Who's mine? It's outside. Turbo Interceptor. The only one in existence. Does very special things. Take care of it, will you?
Once you notice something, I
Yeah.
gotta point out, you'll never see movies the same ever again. Now, I think that is the rule because it's got the Dodge symbol on the back. That's the actual car.
Okay.
That's the original
actual-
one.
Yeah,
That's,
because it felt different than what
Yeah.
the other yeah, it was different.
No, I mean, it's the same car, but
Yeah.
that's the actual original car that's
Okay,
based on
okay.
the others. Because it's still got the Dodge symbol on it, but, yeah.
Jake! Jamie!
Yeah, I was mentioning before, once you notice in movies, it's always suspicious where at night the road's always wet, no matter what.
Yeah.
The reason being is because it reflects light so much better, it looks so much more full.
Uh-huh.
So every time you see a movie, you'll notice, anytime it's at night, might not have rained at all, it's always wet. For no reason.
It's the light.
Well, they do that so it looks better with the light.
They wet the
They wet the road, the
roads.
asphalt.
Do they? Oh.
Yeah. So every time you'll see it for the rest of your life now. Anytime you see like scenes like that with light, you'll see the roads wet for that reason.
To make the scene look more full.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
cinematic.
So what? She went with him now.
Sorry?
She went with him.
Yeah. Where they're going,
No one knows.
no one knows. It's not explained.
A lot of things are left unexplained, to be honest.
Bruce Ingram. Yeah, I didn't say like. I think that was either a camera operator or a stunt performer. Like, yeah, I'm trying to rip it off the top of my head that died during the production of this film here. So yeah, like it was a situation where, yeah, I think it was a camera operator
I
who
see.
died during the production of this. So that's again, it's going back to the whole real thing.
I see.
Hmm.
It's
So that's pretty much it. So let's nothing left to do now except we just talk about it. So Angelo, You've seen the Wraith. We've had a bit of discussion on and off about it. What did you think?
It's a good movie. Obviously, me being a 2000s kid, it's a bit like weird seeing the quality of the film so much drastically changed throughout the years.
Yeah.
Whereas you're used to seeing this growing up.
Yeah.
Where I'm used to seeing like 4K and whatever, not 4K, but like a high quality HD.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as story goes, a lot is unexplained. Interesting, unexplained, but interesting.
Yeah.
And it's a classic 80s film, car chase film. I'd say classic.
Well, the thing is, you'd have to say classic because there aren't that many car chase films from the 80s. Very few exceptions that are like, even the good ones are low budget. So that's the thing about old movies as well. If it was car chase, it was pretty much the easiest way to make good money.
Okay.
A car chase movie. So if you had a low budget, this goes back to like Mad Max 2, for example. In terms of people say how great it is, it's great and this and that, but people do kind of put aside that it is a very low budget film. For $4 million, that's still, like, for 1981, that's very low.
Very low budget.
That's actually quite low. $4 million for a film. Doesn't matter if it was 81. That's borderline on B movie. And the first one was even worse. The first one was like 360,000 Australian dollars, which broke the Guinness World Record for making over 100 million.
Like, to be honest,
but that's
I would say this movie reminded me of Mad Max, the first one, not the second one, obviously, because it's
how so? Just elaborate.
In like environment wise, like it feels sort of the same. Like the characters almost have the same sort of squabbles and like not as in plot wise.
No, I get what you're saying there. It's kind of
like it feels like close to the same plot. Bad guys, good guys.
That's very typical of a lot of movies. That's very like standard.
I feel like more 80s. It's like bad guys, good guys. This you try to take them on one and find them in this, and I feel like it's kind of that. If it makes sense, and even with the suit, the black suit and everything.
It's simplistic. It's very straightforward. Like you're saying, the bad guy's wearing the black leather outfit. I mean, of course, Mad Max was wearing black leather outfit.
No, that's
as well,
what I'm saying. The good guy here was wearing black leather.
Yeah, it's very easy to say that, and it's funny because a lot of the times the good guys driving like the dark car. It's like in that respect, and this movie does take a few cues from Mad Max. Like they call it the Turbo Interceptor. It was a Dodge PPG M4S.
Okay.
And again, like I mentioned, that car had, I think, a 2.2 litre 4-cylinder engine. And again, it did, like they call it, the Turbo Interceptor.
Okay.
It had like moments where like you don't see the other guy's supercharger run out. Supercharger or the blower on the Firebird or whatever you saw there, the Pontiac. They're usually supposed to be running all the time.
Yeah.
So again, it did take inspiration from Mad Max, but very little. But again, there was
I feel like it's more the plot in the 80s films, like generic bad guy, good guy things.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, the good guy goes through a dark past and he becomes a darker...
Yeah, it's...
A good guy, but dark in a sense. It's like... Very generic, but
what's the
still right.
Yeah, it's the anti-hero. That was the decade of the anti-hero.
Yeah.
Like that was at that period of time where even the good guys were very sketchy and all that. And like you see this guy here. I mean, he's not going after anyone else. He's not killing anyone random. He's killing after people who did it. Have you seen The Crow? I can't remember we talked about that. I don't remember with Brandon Lee.
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's a lot of similarities between that and this one here. But I won't spoil it to you because you might watch it. That is a very good movie. But that's sort of the thing about these films, where they do follow a certain plot point, where you do see that, and that's where the whole anti-hero comes into it. And talking about how they feel similar, it is because these were at a low budget that could be made, and everything was so practical. That's why, unfortunately, there was a death on set, because everything was done for real, the stunts were done for real, everything was done for real.
I mean, it has a nicer feel than CGI to seeing a actual road than being a, like, how they do it now. They cut off the person in the green screen. And
I wanted to ask you about that. How did the driving, how did that sort of make you feel? What do you think about that?
a lot more realistic. Like, it's not like I see a guy in the wheel like doing this and this and barely changing shifts. It felt more realistic than like that. Like, even they wear the helmets there, I believe, as a stunt actor to drive the car.
Exactly.
So
it's
like
a stunt actor.
yeah,
yeah, 100%.
And it's a good thing to see. You know what? They put effort. They put a lot more effort than what they put now. You know, with the green screens and all that, it's a lot more easier, and like it's nice. It's nice as a feeling to watch that rather than the green screen when you know it's just fake. Like all of it, like even the scenery around it, it's fake. They tried. They were trying the hardest, and it worked.
Going on one thing we touched on, because just to finish up on that, we were talking about how this was also an era where a lot of the younger teenagers, like this is around like the late teens, early 20 type groups, so there's never really specifically said that the high schoolers have just finished high school. It's summer because they have the break and all that. But this is more or less reflective of the whole car situation of that point.
Yeah.
Where, you know, a lot of people would get like second-hand cars and so forth. Do you think something like that would work today? Because the thing about
getting second-hand car.
Well, the thing about Fast and Furious is like they're well funded. You've got to be well funded to be able to build those Japanese, you know, to compete.
Yeah.
I mean, they're racing each other to do it, so it's like it's building up. But it's way off point now where it's all just heist movie and all that. But do you think something like this could be made now? Would you, as you're in your age group, because you're in your early 20s, would you be interested in if they made a film like this today? Very, very similar. I'm not saying in terms of like try and get it look as modern, with modern situation, modern actors and so forth, but kind of like this whole car culture plot sort of thing.
I'd be interested with it. Yeah, honestly, it's something that people haven't touched on, I guess, in a while, as in like a movie. Now it's more like action, like killing this and that, like, or superheroes and all that. Like, I think we need to change. No, we need to change that. Well, it's like
it'd be good to have.
It'd be good to have like something different to watch. Like, it's always like, you know what? I'm tired of the superheroes. I want to watch something else. Yeah. You know, it'd be good to have 100%.
Yeah, and I think the problem is like going back on Fast and Furious. They've gone too far with that. They've gone too. Everything's too supernatural.
Not supernatural. It's more like, oh, they're good drivers, but now they can save the world because they're good drivers. Like, that's bullshit. It's completely bullshit. Like, they're criminals that they drive good. They're good drivers, and suddenly they get called upon to save the fucking world.
Yeah, it's taken to the point where what the basic premise of a car chase movie is now completely blown. So, you got anything else to say about the film before we just finish off?
No, I think that I think it sums up pretty good.
So, that was it for our first reaction video. I hope you enjoyed. If we went off sort of topic, let us know. Like, we're just trying to do it as best we can. Like, again, we're just...
It's more real. It's more real that way.
Yeah, well, we'll do it though. Alright. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much for joining us. And, Angelo, mate, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me here.
Yep, right. And, yeah, I'll see you all later. Hope you enjoyed.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.